We're taking a trip back in time for today's Mixology Monday. Brock Schulte is the head bartender and mixologist at Providence New American Kitchen. And Brock, you're going to show us how to make a Prohibition-era cocktail. What are the ingredients in Ford's Bramble Tonic? This is for Gerald Ford?
Gerald Ford. So Gerald Ford evidently really enjoyed gin and tonics. So today we're going to use our homemade tonic recipe. So
all right.
3/4 ounce fresh squeezed lemon, 3/4 ounce tonic syrup.
Yes.
Pinckney gin, which is from New Haven, Missouri.
Nice.
It's really good. Local gin.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Okay, and then don't forget about the blackberries.
All right. So the story behind this is Gerald Ford. He liked his gin and tonics.
He was a bit of a tippler.
Okay, and you are giving it your own little spin on it?
Yeah, so I like, blackberries are always a good little thing to put in cocktails. Everybody likes them to give a cocktail a pretty color, and they're really good. So you do that, a little shake.
Just a little shake.
Just a little shake, just a little shake. We don't want to crush the blackberries. I just want them to give a little color to the cocktail. They look nice and pretty.
Now, how did you get inspired with making Prohibition-era cocktails? That's what I want to know. That seems just so random, but that's what you guys are known for at Providence.
You know, I started with the cocktail menu there just to bring back some of the tradition. The hotel started in 1926 and was actually the first hotel to make its own ice. And at that time, they were making 8,000 pounds of ice a day and selling it to the rest of the community.
Now, what did you just put in there? A little
just a little bit of soda to top it off, and a little mint. Brambles are really nice with the blackberries. So
now, what are the inspirations behind some of the other drinks? I mean, they're all handcrafted. So
right, with the we did a handcrafted cocktail menu. They'd never done fresh squeezed juices there, so we went to the Sassy's champagne cocktail, which is Sarah Vaughan's nickname, and that's basically just a champagne cocktail, kind of a riff of a French 75, which is a Prohibition era cocktail. Then we did a caipirinha riff with Samagon, which is another local company, the Phoenix Brands distributes out of Kansas City, with fresh lemon and lime wedges, Samagon, and then I made a homemade tea-infused simple syrup that I actually buy on Main Street.
The one on the right?
The one on the right is the True Manhattan. President Truman really
as opposed to the fake Manhattan?
Right. The True Manhattan is made with Old Grandad whiskey, and evidently Truman, after breakfast every day, would have a shot of Old Grandad.
Huh. So who knew?
Yeah, so we do...
he's my idol. So there you go. So what I want to know is what drink what drink can you not make enough of? Do you have a signature drink?
Probably the Sassy's and then the Ford Bramble Tonic. Once we make one, it's like everybody's like, oh my gosh, what is that? I want one. And
I am both happy and appalled to say that I have tried all these and they're all phenomenal. Yeah. So yes. So what is your favorite drink? If somebody says make me something, what do you say? I got this. I got this. I'm Brock. I got it.
I think my favorite drink to make is probably the True Manhattan. I really started to like whiskey in the past year, and the Old Grandad must have a pretty high rye content because it's nice and spicy, dull and sweet vermouth, and then I think my favorite bitters are the Jerry Thomas bitters, which is a company out of Germany, but I'm German, so I consider it, that's fine. So
Das ist gut. All right. This looks phenomenal. I'm going to have Michelle try it later since I'm on the wagon. So.
I understand.
But I appreciate it, my friend, and I look forward to seeing you at Providence. That's awesome.